University too, working with the tub sprout, I ran into a problem recently. I was going to try and replace the sprout on a tub, but the plumbing looked like it was hacked, and the back of the sprout that screws on, the new one that I bought to replace, didn't work because the grooves on the adapter they put on this copper pipe was too wide. So I went to Home Depot and found the widest opening that they had on the new sprout, and it still did not fit. So I figured, well, let me try to hack the old one. And I did. Disassembled it, took the old rubber out of it. You don't even need to shut off the water to perform this procedure. It's simply just unscrewing the sprout from the plumbing that's protruding from the wall. Cut some piece of tubing. You can get this from the hardware, same size round tubing, and simply refitted it inside of the handle that pulls up to cause the water to go from the tub to the shower head. It simply blocks it off. But this was a simple hack, and I found out that if you search around, you can find a universal kit that may possibly solve your problem. But this dilemma was solved simply by cutting a piece of rubber tubing, disassembling the small head on this sprout, and putting a fresh piece of tubing in there. That solved that problem. University too. The bathtub sprout dilemma. Plumbing sprout. As you can see, these are different size openings to screw to your tub. Now this one, the problem with this one was that the little shut-off mechanism here, the rubber gasket inside had worn out, and that's the problem with this. So I managed to screw this top screws off, at least on this one, this way. And this piece slides out the bottom. And this rubber gasket slides out. This is what's worn out. So I have a piece of 1-inch tubing here. I get this at Home Depot. I just measured. Let's put it right up against this one and let's cut a piece out. Actually, I had this piece. I'm assuming it came from Depot. I had this already on hand. I'm going to cut it. If the same length don't work, just let it go just a little past that. If it's not tight when you insert it. I'm going to take and reinsert it here. The new one. Kind of press it down in there. I tried this and I was thinking what's going to work better if I let some extend out, but it did not. So slide it back out just a little and trim it. And slide that all the way in. Should look like that if yours is made this way, and just simply slide it back under here to the nozzle opening, facing the wrong way. Got to face which way the water is flowing there. Should look like that. Slide that all the way back up in there. Put the tip back on. And this should stick in upright position, that you know it's working. It shouldn't slide down on its own. It should stay in place. That's the idea. When you pull on this up, it's going to divert the water to the shower instead of the tub. That's the purpose of that. The reason it wasn't working, it stayed mostly in the down position, and when it was in up position, water was still coming out. So you want to make sure it's has a snug fit. In some cases, you can just change the insides to fit what you want. This has a